Hi guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I digitize a design using my embroidery software. So if you're interested in watching, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I went back into my software and I actually made the B a lot bigger. I made the height is going to be 2.5, the width is 1.451, and then beautiful is going to be, the height is 1.111 and the width is 7.911. So I'm going to group everything together, go up to the top. Let me see if y'all can see, so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go up to this tool up at the top called Arrange. Click on Arrange. I'm going to group it. So now that when I move it, it'll all move as one piece. Wherever I place it, it'll all be one piece. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to make sure I center it, which is the 0 up top for the horizontal and the vertical. The 0 on this, let me show you. The 0 on this side for the horizontal, and for the vertical, the 0 up top right there. That centers out your design. And this little X in the square, red square in the middle, also lets you know that that is the center of your design. So you just want to make sure you get everything centered nicely before you send it to your machine. Okay, that looks good. And then I can also do another test stitch, which is, it just shows how the machine is going to actually stitch everything out. Hope you guys saw that real quick. So I'm going to go up top. I think I have everything the right way that I need it to be. I'm going to go and click print preview page. And on my approval worksheet right over here where this barcode is at, it tells me my height, which is 2.53. My width is 9.59. And the next page also tells me the color that I'm using on this side right here where my arrow is. I have 7,807 stitches in this design, and it's going to be the default color of green. And also with the height and the width over here in the corner. And it's going to take 9 minutes and 50 seconds on my machine, so it's almost 10 minutes. So I'll close out of that, and then I'll go to this little export to machine file. This little, looks like a flower with a page stuck to it. I'll click on that. Oops. I'm trying to hold this with one hand and do everything. So once I click that, my design is going to go to my machine, which is a DST. I have my machine set up as a DST. I'm going to hit save, and that sent it to my machine. And I'm also going to go over here to this little icon right here that looks like a sewing machine. I'm going to click that, and down the bottom it says confirm file replace, which originally I had another file sent over as beautiful, but I made the B a lot bigger, so I have to click yes to replace it. Yes to replace all. So it sends it to my machine folder. I click OK. So let me set up my machine, guys. I'll let you see it stitch out. And alright guys, I'm going to stop it and then I'll come back once it's completed the shirt. Guys, so I'm back over here at my laptop, and the second part of my design is going to be the word bougie. But of course, the B that I embroidered is going to be, is going to be stand out from the other part. I kind of messed that up. Alright guys, so I'm back over here in Cricut Design Space on my laptop, and I'm going to do the word bougie, but I'm not going to use the B, so it's going to be like ougie. But I set the, right here, I set the height to 1.111, which is the height that I embroidered the word beautiful. I left off the B. The B in the embroidery is bigger than the rest of the word. So, and now it has a width of 5.977, and the computer configures the width for the words to keep it evenly spaced throughout. So what I'm going to do is hit make it, and that's going to take me to my matte screen, and I'm going to mirror it, and that flips my design. And then I'm going to continue and hit continue, and that's going to take me to my, it's going to send it to my Cricut cutter, and I have that set up. So all I have to do is load my, this is glitter heat transfer vinyl, guys. So I'm going to load my glitter, and then once the arrow flashes, it's telling you it's ready for the cut. I'll hit cut, and it's going to start cutting the design from my glitter. Also, guys, if you look at my Cricut Design Space on my laptop, it shows exactly how much is cut and how much has to be cut still. So it's really moving pretty quick. So guys, I'll pause the video and I'll come back once I'm ready to cut out the other word for my shirt. All right guys, for my last word I'm going to be placing on my sweatshirt is going to be brilliant. So I have to go in and make the size, correct the size from for brilliant so that it'll fit and be cohesive on my sweatshirt. So I'm going to change the height to 1.111 and then hit lock, and then change it. So now the width, it automatically makes it 6.797, and that should be great. I'm going to click make it. I'm going to hit mirror, and it turned it around, and hit continue. And again, it's going to send it to my Cricut machine. I'm going to load my paper. Now guys, this paper that I'm using right here is just regular, it's just regular heat transfer. It's easy weed. So I'm going to load my paper. And hit, well, I guess it doesn't matter if I leave it on vinyl, because it's the easy weed is a lot thinner than the glitter. So I'm just going to hit the Cricut button, and it's going to start cutting the image. And then guys, once it's finished, I'll weed it, and I'll take you all over to the other side where I have my easy press set up to press out the rest of the design for my shirt. There's a quick look at how much is done cutting, and it's pretty quick. Okay guys, it's done. So I'm going to hit the unload button, remove my mat, and I'll pause the video guys, and then I'll come back with you when I'm about to press out the actual design. All right, guys, what I'm about to do now is just take my Cricut Easy Press and just apply a little bit of heat to my shirt. And they recommend that to, I guess, get the adhesive to stick a lot better. So it's just like almost ironing the shirt. So then I'm gonna place bougie, which is the shortest word, like so, line it up. And then I'm going to place brilliant down underneath. Guys, so it's gonna look pretty much like that. I'm gonna just make sure I have everything pretty centered, and then I'll come back after I press it and show you guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, now I'm using my Cricut Easy Press, and I have it set to 330 degrees. I had it on 60 seconds, but I decided to let you all guys see me actually press it. So I'm gonna hold it here, and with slight firm pressure, just make sure that it's adhering to my shirt. So once it's done, guys, it's gonna make like a chirp sound. There it is. And I just lift it up. And so I set my Easy Press on the station. Just hold on a second, guys. I have to put it down, my camera. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna do Brilliant first, which is, this is Easy Weed. So this is a hot peel. Okay, and then Bougie, which is glitter. Go right on off of there, guys. So there you have it, guys. The B, the big B for the embroidery, and that's glitter. This is stitching, and this is Easy Weed. So just to give the shirt a bit of dimension, I thought I would do something a little bit different. Guys, let me know what you think, and I'll try to post some pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see me with it on. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye. All right, guys. Here I am back again with the shirt on, completed. Ooh, 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 ooh. Beautiful, done in embroidery stitching. Bougie, the O-U-G-I-E, done in glitter heat transfer vinyl. And the R-I-L-L-A-N-T, brilliant, done in just regular HTV, regular heat transfer vinyl, guys. But this is the final results. Hey.